name is Jaimie Scott and I work for North Kiteboarding as board designer, and I work with Uli and the team developing and designing all the boards we build. The Cross is a great, accessible, high-performance ride that gives any rider the chance to really rip. The main thing I noticed with the Cross was initially it was very fast and it had a really edgy, almost twin-tip feel, so you just felt really familiar jumping on it straight away. You could power up and just charge into anything and it just felt really comfortable. It's a surfboard that can do anything that I want to do with a kite, which covers twin-tip riding, jumping, smacking lips, just blasting around and generally having fun. The board's incredibly fast, it feels really locked in, and it goes exactly where you want it to go without really trying or forcing anything. The Cross is a great board for someone that's looking for an all-rounder that excels in a wide range of conditions, whether they're just getting into surfing or just want a really good all-round shred stick. For 2023, we've changed the Cross in that we've reduced the nose and tail area of the board. It makes it more comfortable to ride and it also fits the waves better. It's also more manoeuvrable and responsive overall. So the new updated Cross has a lower surf style rocker. It's a little flatter and has a little more surf style feel to ride. We've matched the rocker with the new outline, which works better for fitting into the waves and carving nice turns. And this year we've gone for a nicer feeling and smoother performing round rail, which has a really responsive feel and a good locked in grip. So for 2023 we've added the deeper double concave down the centre of the board. We used that feature after learning how well it performed on the Comp. It really softens the ride, reducing the bounce for hard landings or when you're really powered up, and it really gives the board incredible directional stability. With the new Cross, we wanted to give the riders the choice of thruster or quad mode. Basically, you can adjust your riding feel by changing your fins. I really like the thruster mode for when the waves are average and I'm wanting to get more vertical and technical with my riding. And I would probably change out to the quad setup when the waves are more powerful and down the line and I really want to feel that grip on the rail. We recommend North Hexel Cormat fins. These are sold separately as a thruster set, or you can use any of your FCS2 quad setup fins with this board. The Charge is smooth and powerful and loves riding down the line waves. It turns super hard in the pocket and it's really easy to release the fins when you want, when you're hitting the lid. With the fast, narrow performance surfboard outline and the deep single to slight double concave bottom shape, this board really rocks in good surf. The Charge is designed for riders that really want to attack the waves. It's purely about surfing powered by a kite. If you really want to style it out and rip into the surf, the Charge is a great performance board. For 2023, we've made very slight refinements to the shape to improve the handling at speed and to improve the drive through the turns. We've moved the wide point of the board slightly forward and we've increased the concave under the front foot just a little bit. We've also added a lower, more pinched rail, which helps to engage into the face of the wave and gives a really good grippy feeling. So with feedback from our riders charging all sorts of waves around the world, we've refined the Charge to be a smoother, more powerful ride that's got really positive feel, yet radical turns. We've got Jesse riding the board with straps, doing some amazing things, handle passing and crazy aerial stuff, as well as Camille and a few other guys, just really charging pure surf style. We're just refining the board to handle more speed and more power. That's basically what you get when you're surfing with a kite. The Charge is an amazing board to use when the waves are really firing. In combination with the carved kite, this setup is amazing for really shredding the waves. I like riding the Charge when the waves are quite big and I like to use the straps. This board holds really well, it gives me plenty of speed and it gives really good grip and release, so I can really attack the waves in a surfing style without having to think too much about what I'm doing. It's a really comfortable board that I can really give it all and know that it's going to stay with me.
The Comp is purpose designed and built to do one thing only, and that very well, and that is strapless freestyle. For us engineers, it's always nice if we have the opportunity to design a product without any compromises. With the Comp, we are fully committed to making the best possible strapless freestyle board out there. We are able to select the materials and the foams and the fibers purposely for this board. For the Dynalite technology, we use a relatively thin, high-density PVC core. This core gets wrapped in a hybrid laminate of e-glass and carbon fibers. The high-density PVC core is a closed-cell foam core. That means no water can get inside the board when you have a little ding. We then have carbon unidirectional tapes that we place along the high low points of the board. That's on the top of the rail and at the bottom of the rail. These tapes are staggered out strategically so we can dial in the flex of the board perfectly. Due to the great material properties of the PVC core, such as impact resistance and shear strength, we are able to make a very durable but yet lightweight board in a carbon hybrid construction. This allows you to ride the board more like a twin tip. You get the same explosive pop when you load up for a jump. The low volume of the board combined with the thinner rails allow you to edge the board harder. You can really dig in those rails and create maximum pop for explosive move, as seen with our team riders Camille and Capucine. The impact resistant PVC core withstands any landings. It allows you to ride the board hard and more aggressively. How does it ride? Like a strapless twin tip. It can't get much better than that.